So everyone, this is Dom and welcome to DomisLive News, and I want to give you guys a big thank you. And the reason I say that is because you guys are sharing the videos, you're liking the videos and all that stuff, and it just helps this channel grow, and you guys are doing great. At one point, we're going to be at 1 million subscribers, whether that's a year from now or whatever the case is. We're going to get there, and it just feels great that I started this channel, I would say 6 months ago. And this channel practically had 0 subscribers, and I just want to say thank you to you guys. So the first story that I have for you guys is definitely a real issue all around the world. Now, as you guys know, there's a lot of girls out there, or even guys, that send nude pictures to their loved ones, and they never think in a million years that that person is going to then take those pictures or those videos and put that on the internet or give that to their friends, right? A lot of you guys don't know this, but a large majority of amateur porn out there is uploaded to the internet without the consent of both parties. So a YouTuber by the name of Christy Chambers, she felt in a very similar situation. Now I'll tell you her story later in this video, but first I want to play you guys a clip of her talking to Hillary Clinton about setting up laws, because there's no laws in America with revenge porn. Someone's able to tweet out your videos, your pictures of you nude, and nothing will happen to them.
My name is Christy Chambers, and I run a YouTube channel with my beautiful girlfriend, Bria Cam. And in 2015, I came out as one of the first public figures who was a victim of revenge porn. And ever since have been trying to pursue justice for myself as well as other victims. Currently, I'm pursuing the first civil lawsuit in the United Kingdom against revenge porn. But unfortunately, we do not yet have a revenge porn law here in the United States. 34 states have laws, but there's no federal law criminalizing revenge porn. And I would like to know, when you're president, what you will do to ensure that there is a federal law passed so that justice can be pursued and gotten for victims like myself, where the videos and the links still are online to this day, but because there is no law, there's nothing that I can do. And perpetrators can be held accountable for sexual assault, digital privacy invasion, and this horrible crime that ruined so many people's lives and almost ruined mine.
Well, first, let me say thank you. You are really brave. I will really look to all of you, because the bullying online, revenge porn, the kind of cyber stalking that is all too common ruins lives. It leads people to lose their confidence, their belief in themselves, to go into depression, and in some cases kill themselves.
Well, Hillary told Christy if she's elected, she would introduce laws that are against revenge porn. So let me explain to you guys exactly what revenge porn is. And there's multiple meanings, right? I mean, one side of revenge porn could be if someone has video or pictures of you, right, that you send to them, and they decide to upload that to a website for free, or even send that to your friends and family. I've seen situations where that kind of stuff happens. And that's horrible. Imagine your parents or your family members receiving nude pictures or video sent to them from your past boyfriend or girlfriend. Or there's situations where these people will take these pictures or videos that you sent to them and they'll sell that to a website. So not only are they making money off of something that you two guys did together and you sent to them, they're exposing you for the world to see. This is a huge problem that we have in America, and I don't know how bad this is in other countries all around the world, but I can only imagine that it's huge all around the world. I've seen a lot of situations where young girls have committed suicide because videos or pictures of them nude were sent to their classmates, and it's very sad stuff. I want you guys to let me know what you think about this situation in the comment section below. I'm pretty sure you guys got some very interesting thoughts. Moving on to the next story. And it seems that bin Laden is back, and not Osama bin Laden, his son. Yes, he's 23 years old, and this is what the article had to say. The son of Osama bin Laden, 23 years old, Hamzan, is calling for terrorist attacks to revenge his father's death, according to the audio release by the Al-Qaeda media. Hamza says Al-Qaeda will continue waging jihad, or holy war, against the U.S. in response of his oppression to Muslims. Now, these are the words of Hamza, which is bin Laden's son. If you think that sinful crime that you committed in Abbottabad has passed without punishment, then you thought wrong. And he's referring to his father's death in May 2011 that occurred when the U.S. raided his compound in Afghanistan. Name that celebrity! Moving on to the next story, and this one's insane. Now, this picture that you guys see right here, this is of a guy that decided to go to Taylor Swift's compound, pulled out his junk, and not only that, he proposed to Taylor Swift. Well, authorities came and took this bum to jail. This is what a cop told TMZ. Burnach pulled the stunt as a way to expose the difference between sex and love. Yes, they say he clearly has mental issues. Burnach was booked on indecent conduct and released the next morning just in time to show up at Taylor's Rhode Island mansion, hysterically professing his love, saying that he wanted to marry her. Burnach was taken to a local hospital for a mental evaluation and his car was towed. So it looks like two different situations. One time he showed up at her house, exposed his junk, went to jail for that. Then when he got out, he went back to her house and proposed marriage to her, and they took him to a mental hospital. Moving on to the next story, and Future has some new Reebok shoes, and people are making fun of these things, man. They look very similar to the Steph Curry shoes that everyone was cracking on Twitter. Now, I got a few names for these shoes, and I want you guys to let me know in the comment section what you think about these, and be sure to share some of your names for these shoes. We got the Mumble 5s. And the Midlife Crisis 7s. Name that celebrity! It's a Drake! Moving on to the next story, and it seems that Katt Williams is once again a wanted man. TMZ is reporting that he did not show up for his court date on June the 20th. And this is what they had to say. Katt Williams was due in Georgia on June the 20th for his latest battery case, but he was a no-show. The court gave him 10 days to contact the court with an explanation, but it was radio silence. The judge did what judges do and issued a warrant for his arrest. Now, this case is over Katt Williams throwing a salt shaker at some guy's lip. Now, Katt Williams, I don't know what to say about Katt Williams, man. Like, the first time Katt Williams got in trouble, I was like, okay, maybe people are messing with him, man. And it just kept happening over and over and over again. At one point, he got beat up by a teenager, but to be honest, that wasn't his fault, man. He was out there in the hood playing kickball with some kids, doing the right thing. All of a sudden, like, some knuckleheads wanted to do a world star moment and get famous off of him. So, Katt Williams punched the guy, and the kid ended up putting Katt Williams in a chokeout. But hopefully Katt Williams gets things together, man. I don't want to see this guy in jail. He's a very funny guy. Moving on to some very rough news, and it seems that 2016 has been a very rough year, and we're only a little bit into the second half. It's insane, guys. Now, it seems that Drake and Rihanna have both lost a very close friend, and this is what they had to say about the person on Instagram. Rest in peace, my angel. I know heaven is celebrating today. Thank you for the moments and emotions we shared. I am blessed to have known you in this lifetime. OVO Megan. Rihanna said, I've had the pleasure of meeting an angel on earth. After my show in Miami, Drake introduced me to Megan. She inspired me so much with her strength and her perspective on life. So fearless and kind. It's heavy news that I cannot slide in your DMs anymore like I used to. There was always a smile waiting for me there. You brighten any day. Rest up, baby girl. We will miss you. Very sad story that she passed away, right? But it's always good to see people pay tribute to the ones that have passed away. Not only that, seeing Drake and Rihanna take time out of their day to issue such great statements for someone that touched their lives is good to see as well. A lot of people want me to talk about the fight that happened at UFC 200 with Miesha Tate versus Amanda Nunes. Oh my God, that was a crazy fight. It was insane to see because Amanda Nunes straight up dominated Miesha Tate, and we saw what Miesha did to Holly Holm. Then we saw what Holly Holm did to Ronda Rousey. So I don't know what's going on, man. We're starting to see this women's bantamweight title. I believe that's the title. We're starting to see that thing change weights with every fight. It's honestly getting ridiculous, man. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully Ronda gets back on the horse and she takes this title back and holds it for a while, because I'm tired of seeing this thing swirling around like a revolving door. I want to touch on this last story, and I want you guys to let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. It seems that NFL player Michael Bennett has slammed Steph Curry for the cost of his kids' camp. Well, this article says here, over the 4th of July weekend, Steph Curry, the reigning NBA MVP, is hosting a basketball camp on the island that costs $2,000 per day and $2,250 for those wanting to stay overnight. Oh my God. Now, this is not an issue with only Steph Curry. I see athletes all around the United States do the same thing, whether it's James Harden or whether it's other baseball players as well. They'll do the same thing. Like, they'll have these camps, and these camps are anywhere between $400 to, as you can see, $2,000 a day. How the hell are some of these inner city kids that are poor going to go to these camps? So basically, a lot of these athletes, they make it out of the hood. Then when they come back, and the only kids that will be able to enter these camps are the kids that are extremely wealthy. So not only are you blocking out the kids in the inner city that have hope of making it to where you are, and you're not taking time to meet them because you're blocking them out of these camps. So I don't know, man. You guys let me know in the comment section what you think about this. I'm DomisLive, and I hope you guys enjoyed Name That Celebrity kind of thing. I hope you enjoyed that. Just something new that I'm going to do. We kind of copied that off Pokemon, but keep that between me and you. I'm DomisLive. I'm out. You guys have a great day.